Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter fucking Joseph here for a Sunday afternoon video. Right here on the main channel once again, Killer of Demons 669. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel and my other channels down there inside of my goddamn pants. Otherwise known as the description box below. So, do it now. Subscribe to this channel, my other channels down there in hell. Otherwise known as the description box below. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media if you dare. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We gotta be real. If you're not, you need a fucking life. You need a good slap in the face. Same thing here on YouTube. You leave stupid comments, you're getting blocked. If you don't like it, too fucking bad. Deal with it, bitch. And, that's pretty much it. And as always, don't forget to tap and slap that motherfucking bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And if you do, well, you're pretty much SOL. And you know what that means. Well, that too. And ha! And, yeah, it is what it is. And that's it. So, once again, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. And don't forget to hit that bell. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, whatever you got. This time we got Gatorade is thirst aid for that deep down body thirst. So, grab whatever you got. Bottoms up, my friends. And that's pretty much it for that. And thank you so much for your support. And welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. If not, get out of here. Go hop on somebody else's ride. It is what it is. We don't take stragglers here, and we don't take fake people here. We kick them out. Because that's what they are. Fake. And that's all I gotta say about that. We'll move on. Alright. On this late Sunday afternoon, March the 3rd, 2024, we got AEW Revolution coming up in a little, I'd say about an hour and a half from now. I think it starts at 7 or 8. I don't know when it starts, but, we got all that. I'm going to do my predictions video in a little bit, right after I finish this video. And then, get you ready for a long night of action at AEW Collision. We got 9 matches on the main show. A couple matches on the pre-show. Boring as fuck 12-man tag team match. And then we got a women's tag team match with Sky Blue and the lovely Julia Hart taking on Chris Statlander and Widow Nightingale, the Wrestling Fun Girl, along with the simp of the centuries, Stokely Hathaway at ringside. I smelled dissension, and then they're gonna break up. Willow and Statlander are gonna break up pretty soon. It's not gonna be good. But we got that. It's Sting's final match, which is gonna be the main event tonight. Sting and Darby defending the tag team belts against the Corporate Bucks. Nicholas and Matthew Jackson. And we'll see what happens if Sting goes out in a blaze of glory, or he stays the champ. Or him and Darby stay the champ. I don't think they will because if it's Sting's last match, then it doesn't matter. I mean, it makes no sense for them to win tonight. So I'm thinking that the Corporate Bucks will win the tag team belts. And then we'll see what happens with that. Sting will still be an ambassador to AEW. He'll be at All In 3 in London, in Wembley, in August. So we'll see him then. But pretty much his in-ring career is pretty much done. 64 years old, multiple-time champion. Just a great man. It's gonna be, a very somber night tonight. Missing the Stinger, Steve Borden. And, yeah. So no more screaming after tonight. So no more, the man called Sting. If he should come out to that theme, it would be fucking epic. If not that, then I would think, Metallica, Seek and Destroy. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that, what entrance he has. If he's coming down from the rafters, he's coming down from the tunnel, or wherever he's coming from. From the parking lot. No. But, when After Darby comes out, Sting's gonna come out, and we're gonna have Tony Baloney go, "It's Sting!" And then that's it. He's the man called Sting! Okay. Man, those WCW theme songs were kind of bangers, weren't they? Hogan's theme was kind of corny. It's a red, white, and blue, red, get out of there. Wait. He's American made! Okay. That was a corny theme, fam. But as we all know Hogan for, Voodoo Child by the late, great Jimi Hendrix. Okay. We got that. But one of my favorite WCW theme songs besides DDP's epic theme is American Males, American Males, American Males, American Males. Buff Bagwell and Scotty Riggs. Bless Buff Bagwell's great heart, been dealing with a lot of substance abuse, and DDP's trying to fix him and everything. I think he's also fixing Scotty Riggs, too, so, at the Accountability House, where basically he fixed, Les on le Monde Chico Scott Hall, and, Jake Roberts, and a whole bunch of other people, so, do your DDP yoga, because it ain't your mama's yoga. I'm getting back into it, man. I'm getting back into it. I'm not gonna do videos where I show you I'm doing DDP yoga. I don't even need to do that, but I'm gonna get back into some exercising, try to get I'm gonna lose a little bit of weight, because I'm a little bit chunky. Last time I checked, I was 144 last week. But I ate so much junk food this week, I'm probably jumped 10 pounds. At least. I don't have a scale in Casa del Joseph, so. But I'm pretty much around the 145, 150 mark. But when you look at me, I'm fat! No. I'm not fat. My dick is fat. Ask your mom. And your girlfriend that. But, just my face looks a little bit fat. You're like, oh, you got 3 chins! I still look good. And you don't. I steal your bitch. But we got that. So we got a lot of great action tonight on Revolution, and I'll be back later tonight, on my Peter Joseph channel with your Revolution review. So, not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 videos on your Fatal 4-Way Sunday, March the 3rd, 2024. Now, Sundays I'm usually at doing family dinner, but, this weekend was a little bit, not good, not well. I did go out last night, but not to family dinner. I went out with the missus to the bar. We just hung out. Had a little date night. We were gonna go to family dinner, but my mom got a little bit sick, so and plus it was raining like crazy right before me and Rosa actually went out. It was 8, 9 o'clock at night. So we had to wait for the rain to stop before we actually went out. So we did that. Went to the bar, watched some TV. This is some good old-fashioned rock and roll. And then, proceeded to get drunk, and then came home, had drunk sex, because as we all know, drunk sex is the best sex, absolutely. And we had a good time. That's why I woke up so late today. But it is what it is. I woke up like at 12 o'clock today, but I'm still tired. I might take a nap soon. But I don't know. I might stay up and watch Revolution, and like I said, later on I'll be doing my review if I don't fall asleep in between then. But we got that. Alright, so let's start the Fatal 4-way of videos right now, right here on the Kill Demons channel. Thank you for watching. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph. I am a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling and anything else I feel like talking about. If you like it, great. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel and my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment if you wish. And don't forget to please hit that bell so you get more. And that's that. Alright, on video number 1, it is time, my friends, for your late and out-of-date AEW Collision review. From last night, March the 2nd, 2024, once again, we are in Huntsville, Alabama, at the Von Braun Center, where Dynamite was. And for those of you wondering, it was live. This coming Saturday's show is going to be taped on Thursday, because they're going to be in Duluth, Georgia, for Dynamite and Collision. So Collision, this coming Saturday, will be taped. It will not be live. I don't know why. Hey, that rhymes. And then, I believe the, March 13th, we got, Rampage live on Wednesday for Big Business. That's going to be a 3-hour show, which is interesting. And then I would assume that Collision will be back live on the 16th, which is that next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, next Saturday. So, there's going to be some preemptions with Dynamite and Rampage due to the stupid NCAA basketball tournament. It's going to last like 3 weeks, so hopefully by the beginning of April, Rampage and Collision will be back in its normal time slots. But as we always say in the business, check your local listings for a date and time. But that's pretty much it. But Rampage will be on its normal time slot this Friday night, and Saturday night, Collision will be taped. So the next live Rampage will be Wednesday night, March the 13th. There will be no Rampage on the 15th of March, so only SmackDown. And then Collision should be back live on the 16th. But like I said, check your local listings for date and time for Collision and Rampage. And that's it. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so Rampage last night wasn't bad. The final show before Revolution coming up in about an hour and a half or so from now. So let's get it, my friends. Let's get it. And our commentary team of Tony Baloney Schiavone, Kevin Kelly, the other biggest Met fan I know, and he's been saying a lot of stuff on Twitter lately about his place in AEW right now. People are like, oh, you're not a storyteller, you're not this and that. And then he's talking about Ian and Rick are boring. They're saying a lot of shit about him, and saying a bunch of libelous stuff. Well, Ian and Rick are boring is boring. He's boring. I don't. He's a decent commentator, but still, I could do a way better job than him. I'm just saying, but it is what it is. But you say stuff about one of your colleagues who's like ranks above you, and that's Kevin Kelly, because he's been in Ring of Honor more years than you have. So, people want Kevin Kelly, out of AEW. They want him to go back to Japan, where he's like a god in Japan. Nothing bad about Chris, who does the New Japan broadcast now. He's not Kevin Kelly, but he's good. I just don't understand the hatred for Kevin Kelly. I just don't. Just these smart marks thinking they're great, and they're not. Because they don't know Kevin Kelly. The only thing you know about Kevin Kelly is he's a hermaphrodite. You know, per Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Don't take that finger out your nose, you Hermie. Come on, dude. Alright, so Tony Baloney, Kevin Kelly, and the man who simps for Mariah May and Tony Storm, and that is Nigel McGuinness, me love. And we'll talk about you, Nigel, in a little bit. But we move on. Alright, so like I said, the show was pretty good. We start off with the opening sequence. It's Saturday night. It's alright for fighting, like Elton John would sing. And that's it. Alright, so we start off with almost a murder. Why? Well, because Buddy Matthews of the House of Black, and man, their theme is fucking epic. Well, whoever sings their theme, I want their CD, like, now. So, get that. Alright, so Buddy Matthews comes out for his match, and he's walking around the ring, and then he gets attacked by the funky chicken himself, Mark Briscoe. Reach for the sky, boy! Always gotta pay homage to his brother, the late great Jay Briscoe. So Mark jumps him from behind, because him and the House of Black are still having their feud after Julia Hart stabbed him in the head with a spike, like legit. So anyway, starts beating the crap out of Buddy Matthews on the outside. He throws a chair in the ring, and then does his best Air Sabu impersonation. Flippy dippity doo over the top through the table that was at ringside. Then he grabs a spike. He's about to spike Buddy Matthews, but then Malachi Black and Brody King come out for the save. Buddy has to knee Mark Briscoe in the head to knock the spike away. And then they start fighting on the stage. Mark sends Buddy Matthews off the stage left. If you're looking this way. If you're watching on TV, it's this way. But anyway, sends him off the stage to the floor. He starts beating him up. And then he grabs the pyro box. And then, we see, Buddy Matthews near the pyro. I'm like, oh, he's gonna kill him. And then he hits the button. Big pillar of flames go up. And almost freaking burned Buddy Matthews. Yeah, luckily he squinted and moved out of the way. That could have been really bad. So he does that, and then thankfully Buddy Matthews got out of it. He joins up with the rest of the House of Black, and then referees and agents and like 6,000 people come out and try to get the freaking box away from Mark. Mark still has it, and he's about to push the button, like the nuke button. And then House of Black are on the stage, and he's like, I'm gonna do it. Boom! He presses the button, and all the entire stage goes up in flames. I was like, dude, we almost saw a murder. I mean, Mark Briscoe basically committed a felony. He committed arson. I'm like, what are you doing? It was weird. I was like, what the fuck? So security finally got the box away from him. And this is something I haven't seen from Mark in a long time. But he went psychotic. I would expect something from Jay Briscoe doing that stuff. But Mark? I don't know. And then, coming out of this, I'm like, is AEW trying to tease us with an Inferno match? Or some type of, hell match? Like Ring of Fire match? I don't know if they can do that because that's kind of a WWE thing. But I know Tony Khan and AEW will think of something. They'll think of something. When they use fire, like flaming table match, or I don't know. They'll think of something for this feud to continue. But damn, Mark almost legit got arrested for arson. It's just crazy. And that's it. So I thought that segment was red hot, no pun intended, but I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, after that, now we get a little bit, we cool down from that red hot start, and we go to Swerve. Swerve, man, and Swerve. Alright, so Swerve cuts a promo after Dynamite, talking about the Hangman, Adam Page, jumping him and hitting him violently with that clutch, basically knocking him the fuck out. Swerve's not happy with that. And he's like, alright, that's it, Hangman. I'm not going to take my eyes off you ever again. And he says, at Revolution, Swerve is taking the belt. Really? Probably not. Probably not. I think Joe's going to retain tonight. But, I mean, it could go either way, but I think Joe's going to win. And then, get that scramble match, the 8-man scramble match with, like, people that, we were supposed to be the Meat Madness match with Lance Archer, Hobbs, Wardlow, and I think, I think one more person. And then they added, like, 5 more people. And now, instead of calling it a Meat Madness match, it's basically an 8-way scramble match, and the winner gets a world title shot. So I would be thinking that Wardlow would get the title shot, face Joe at Big Business, or maybe by Double or Nothing. He wins the belt, gives it right to Adam Cole. Adam Cole just sits down in his freaking wheelchair. I'm the champ. I know how to defend it. I mean, it looks like that's what's leading to. But, I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. Alright, so good promo from Swerve, and I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to our first official match of the night, a triple threat match for one of the final spot in the 8-man qualifying match. Somehow Jericho got in. I don't know how he got in. He just put Jericho in. Magnus from CMLL made it in on Rampage. So the 8th and final participant comes down to this match with the bounty hunter Brian Keith, Dante Martin of Top Flight, and my good friend Pentagon Zero Miedo. And that's pretty much it. It was a pretty good match. Alex Abrahantes at ringside. As we all know, the Hype Man. Hype Man! No, not Funk Man! Like, Punk would call John Laurinaitis! People power! Okay. Go away, John. You're going to jail. They're gonna hit my bread and water, baby! Okay. Anyway. Alright, so it was a pretty good match. They basically shoved each other to start. Then we get an exchange of shots to face. Everybody's down for a little bit. Get back up. Dante knees Brian Keith to the floor. Leaves Pentagon to hit a sling blade on Dante a few times. Then he hits the backstabber, sending Dante to the outside. But then he gets suplexed by Brian Keith for a near fall. Dante comes back in with a dive onto both of them. And then another dive to the floor. As we go to break, we come back. All 3 men strike each other in the ring. Pentagon blocks Brian Keith's Diamond Dust. And then everyone gets knocked down again, so we get like triple down. Brian Keith then knocks Pentagon to the outside. Then he hits a Tiger Driver. I don't know what year, but he hits it. Gets a near fall on Dante Martin before Brian Keith heads to the apron, and then him and Pentagon chop it out. That leads to a Fear Factor package power driver on the apron. Ow! And then Dante Martin knocks Pentagon off of said apron. Then goes up top, hits a really weird looking frog splash on Brian Keith. 1, 2, 3. Dante Martin is the final participant in the, I guess you can call it the Face of the Revolution match. Not really called it, but it's the 8-man scramble match. And with Jericho, with Hobbs, Lance Archer, like I said, Hobbs and Wardlow and a couple other guys, Magnus and a couple other guys in that match. And like I said, the winner gets a world title shot at a future date. We don't know when that is, but we'll see. Alright, so that match was pretty damn good. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Oh man, excuse me. And that's it. Move on. Alright, then, after that, since we heard from Swerve, we hear from Hangman TA, Adam Page, about to do some cowboy shit. So, he's pissed off, as always, and he says, I did what I had to do, and I'm not gonna let you, Swerve, get the belt. So, we'll see what happens tonight in the co-main event of Revolution. Probably be the match before Sting's final match. So it'll be match number 8, I would assume. So we got Swerve, Joe, and the Hangman for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And I think Joe will retain. But we shall see. Anything can happen, and that's that. Alright, after that, we go to the ladies. The lovely ladies of AEW. And we have 2 hotties in this ring, and 2 of my sweethearts. And they know it. They follow me on Twitter. They love me. And also one of them follows me on Twitter. Besides them following me on Twitter, one of them follows me on Instagram. So, there you go. Anyway, so we have the lovely Mariah May. Scrumptious. She comes out and takes on Angelica, not Angelica, it's Angelica Risk. You know, her once in a blue moon match. But Angelica Risk looking amazingly hot, as always. Gotta come back to New York, dear babe. Come on. Come back and give your old buddy Peter Gilmore a hug. And then you can twerk on my dick. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Satire. Remember, satire. But I digress. Anyway, this match, well, it wasn't the best match. You know, under 3 minutes suckfest. Did I say under 3 minutes suckfest? Pretty much. We get that. Mariah May was just beating the living bejesus out of Angelica. Get a spinning side slam. And then Mariah goes over to the ropes and goes to Nigel. Hey, that's for me! Not for old man Nigel. And then Nigel's like, "Blah!" Fell out of his seat like a little dumbass. And then Tony's like, wow, you're a grown man. Aren't you married? He is married. He's married, my man, you know. He's a simp. Pretty much, man. He's a lucky guy, man. He got a kiss from Mariah May. Tony Storm's like praising him up the wazoo. He got a lap dance back at Supercard Honor 7 from Scarlett Bordeaux. Should have been me. Should have been me. But Scarlett made up for it when I met her a couple years ago. I have the picture on Facebook. She didn't lap dance on my dick, but I mean, Killer Cross might have kicked my ass by then, but when she was the smoke show in TNA, she had that smoking, she had that white hair, she looked great. She liked my In This Moment jacket. So, you know that means somebody likes your In This Moment jacket. They like In This Moment. So, yeah, so I had that picture, and then when I saw her, 2 years, I think it was a year or 2 ago, at WrestlePro, again, when she was managing Killer Cross, her husband, I went up to her, And I told her about, the picture. I showed her the picture. It's like, oh, I remember that. So yeah, I wore another In This Moment shirt for you. It's like, oh, I love that shirt. It's great. The Bone shirt. See, I like to recruit new people that like In This Moment. If I can get Scarlett Bordeaux to love In This Moment, I can probably get you to like In This Moment, whether you like it or not. Hell, I got Rose's daughter to freaking love In This Moment. Not the old school In This Moment, but, she likes a couple of the songs, like, Sex Metal Barbie and Big Bad Wolf, from Black Widow. Rose is old school. I met her around the time where The Dream came out. Actually, yeah, it's around when The Dream came out. So, I had to go back an album and say, hey, this is them, man. So you're gonna love it. And she still loves In This Moment. She still has little quirks about Maria Brink wears on stage. Sometimes she doesn't like some of the songs on the album. I'm like, how do you not like this? This is great. Well, she has her own acquired taste. What do you want from me? But, she loves Sex Metal Barbie. She loves Big Bad Wolf. Her favorite song is Beautiful Tragedy. How fitting. It's the first fucking song that In This Moment ever played. She likes horror. Don't ask why. She just loves that song. She's my whore. Ah! And so is your mom. But I digress. Well, yeah, I can get pretty much anybody to love In This Moment. Pretty much. Not everybody. Everybody has their acquired taste. You might not like In This Moment, but you're gonna learn to love them and respect them and acknowledge them. And then you can go back and listen to Justin Bieber and just listen to crap! Because if it ain't metal, it's crap. Pretty much. And that's it. Alright, so anyway, after Nigel McGuinness freaking falls on his ass after Mariah May kisses him, blows a kiss to him, she knees Angelica in the face to make it even worse for her. And then she picks her up, hits Mayday, 1, 2, 3 in just under 3 minutes. Big time squash match. I wish Angelica would actually do more in the ring than just job. She's won titles in the South, but it feels like she does a match for Ring of Honor. She's like an enhancement talent to me. It's just enhancement talent because of the new people. So she's like one of those girls. Hey Angelica, can you come in and for Collision? Who am I facing? Sasha Banks. Fuck. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's Sasha Banks. You're gonna lose in 5 minutes. I mean, you get your paycheck. I don't know. Look good, I twerk in the ring, and then I lose. All the night's work. But anyway, I love Angelica. She is a great person. Don't talk much anymore like we used to, but yeah, Angelica, baby, you gotta come back to New York sometime soon. Come on back and give your buddy Peter a hug. And a smoochie on the cheek. Not the lips. That would be... I'll tell you one thing. If they ever got, if they ever get like, Maki Ito motherfucker! Or even, any of the Japanese chicks from Stardom ever came to, Brooklyn or in the city, I'm going. If I had the money, I'd meet them too, man. Take a picture. Polaroid picture. I'm gonna steal. If Rio ever came to, Brooklyn, I'd get a picture with her. Definitely. I know it's somebody else's waifu, but, who gave you that waifu? So, technically, she was mine before you. Same thing with Maki Ito, motherfucker! I get that picture first. I'll be like, hey, your waifus are here. Courtesy of me. Here's your birthday present. So just remember, they're on loan. Mr. Obari-san, you know. Well, actually, I don't even think they're on loan now because Mr. Obari doesn't run New Japan anymore. You have to ask Mr. Tanahashi. Well, he might be retiring. I don't know if he's going to stay on as president of New Japan, but I think his in-ring career is pretty much done. Pretty much, which sucks, because he's old. Tanahashi is old as shit. But I think he'll stay on as the New Japan president of New Japan Pro Wrestling. So that guy, you might have to talk to Mr. Tanahashi, because I might have to have a meeting with Mr. Tanahashi-san. You know, pretty soon. Because I could take them away from you. By the way, I got Asuka, Io, and Kairi, so... You know, we could strike up a trade, but not, you know, I'm like training my top 3 Asian hotties. And that's never happening. You can have Pieter. I'll just take Abe Miyu Yamashita, and Mina Sakamura, or Shirakawa, I should say, Mina Shirakawa, and pretty much everybody in Stardom. Because those chicks are hot! Some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. Come to New York! Come to New York, or... I don't beat the game a long time! Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I love you too. Because as we all know, Japan, #1! Forever! And ever! Okay, calm down. Sorry. Gotta calm down. Sorry. I'm sorry. And ever! Terry! Calm down, Terry. It's not your time to talk now. Oh, it was a hardcore... Okay, we know you're a hardcore legend in Japan. Stop it. Cactus! Oh, no. Are you gonna start now? He's not... oh, no, here he comes. Terry! Terry! Cactus! How you doing, Cactus? I'm having a bad day here in heaven, Cactus. What's wrong, Terry? I'm having a meeting with Mikey. He's got Doritos, Mikey. Doritos, Mikey. They're very tasty. Cactus, I told you I don't eat Doritos. We have the finer things in life here in heaven. We have some caviar. You like caviar there, Cactus? No, I don't like fish. That's not what I heard there, Cactus. You moron. Alright, guys, calm down. Like, stop it. Mikey, can you find Hook and get him? Anyway. It's always nice when you hear Terry Funk and Cactus Jack just ramble on about weirdness. I was a Hall of Famer. I know. Anyway, we got that. So yeah. Alright, so Mariah May beats Angelica Risk in under 3 minutes, and I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, Timeless Toni Storm comes out. Darling! She comes out, leaving, Mariah's like, Bestie, come give me a hug. And Tony's like, no. So that was kind of mean. So anyway. So Tony calls out Deonna Purrazzo. Comes right out. And Tony says, this isn't why me and you got here. Meaning they showed the video about the tattoos and everything. And then she's like, Deonna, I love you. I really do. And I also love that there's only room for one of us. And it will never be you. So Deonna starts laughing and says, I am your best friend and your worst enemy. And then she's like, I'm going to break both of your arms. And win the title. yeah, she has a title. I forgot about that. But anyway, so Tony's like, okay. Pulls out some lipstick. Puts it on her face. And then gives her a big old smoochie on the cheek. And then Deonna's like, disgusted, like, start beating her up. Mariah May comes in to break it up. But that earns her a power driver from Deonna. And then Toni Storm leaves the ring. I think Luther was there somewhere. So this match on tonight is going to be pretty damn good. I cannot wait for it. And, yeah, we'll see what happens with that later tonight at Revolution for the AEW Women's World Championship. And that's pretty much it. And, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe. Pretty much. That's it. Alright, after the women, we go to the men. We have a 6-man tag team match player. We have the Dark Order of the man who's not really evil, that's Evil Uno, along with the Beaver Boys, Alex Reynolds and Johnny Hungy, John Silver, as they take on Austin Gunn of the Ass Boys and the Bullet Club. Too sweet. Also part of the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, and he teams up with Max Caster and Anthony Bowen of The Acclaimed. So everybody comes out. Scissor me, mommy, yes! So they come out. Max is about to do his rap again. It gets broken up by Jay White. And basically, he's about to start the rap, and then Jay White stops it, puts his arm around him like, I smell dissension. I don't even think Max Caster should rap anymore because he fucked up not once but twice on live TV. Not good, Max. Not good. Anyway, so this was an match. Starts with Austin punching Alex Reynolds down to start. Hands it over to Max Caster, drives him into the corner, which doesn't last long. And then Max Caster has to fight his way back. Then he cleans house without much trouble. Anthony Bowens comes in, hits scissory timbers on Evil Uno, and then they're about to scissor each other. Then Johnny Hungy's like, no, no, no. Not doing that. And then Evil Uno hits a DDT as we go to break. We come back with Austin Gunn knocking Evil Uno down. And then Anthony Bowens comes in to clean house. And then a running famouser to Evil Uno. And then all 6 men are in the ring. The Dark Order hit a triple slam on Bowens, and they almost got the win there. But they get back up, and the Acclaim come back. They hit the, Bowens hits the Arrival into the mic drop. 1, 2, 3 on Alex Reynolds, 8-minute match. So the Bang Bang Scissor Gang get the win, but looks like there's some dissension in the group. And we'll see what happens with that over the next coming weeks. So the match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. Wasn't really that great, and that's it. Alright, then we go to the back with Lexi Nair, and she has the resident simp, Stokely Hathaway, and with Statlander and Willow Nightingale. So Stokely apologizes to them about what happened last week with Statlander's match with Sky Blue, where he tried to give Statlander the chain and basically cost her the match. Willow was not happy about it. So he's like, I'm sorry. So then Willow's like, shut up, simp! And then she gets all serious and promises to beat up Sky Blue and Julia Hart with Statlander there as well. So a tag team match at Revolution on 0 Hour, the pre-show. It should be coming up pretty soon. And we got that. Alright, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we go to the ring. We have Tony Baloney in the ring. Brings out Boardlow. So Boardlow comes out and tells Tony to get out. That's not nice. You respect my friend Tony Baloney, or I'm gonna come kick your ass. He's my friend, not yours. That's it. Anyway, so Wardlow says, I'm ready to win the Scramble match, become the new #1 contender. He's like, I don't give a shit who wins the match, I'm gonna kick their ass anyway. He says, maybe I'll slap Hangman Page back into depression. Damn. He'll kick in the door of Swerve's house. And then he's like, Joe, I'll beat you so bad you'll be going back to commentary. He says, so you're in my spot, and this is no longer wrestling, this is war. And that's that. Then we hear the music of the champion, Chris Jericho, Judas in my mind. So we get that. Jericho comes out and says, Wardlow isn't fighting for the world title tomorrow. You're fighting me, one of the best to ever do this. I've won 8 world titles. That's right, you're the Ocho. But Wardlow hasn't won anything in years. And it's pretty much been a couple of years since he's held that AEW world title. He wants to hold it again. And then he's like, I know I'm not good enough, but do you know it? And that's probably why the reason why you never got here is because you're just not good enough, Mike, which is Wardlow's real name. So, not that other Mike we know. You said something? No, Mike. Calm down. You want some Gatorade? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now I gotta go back to my match. I gotta go. Oh, you have a match? I didn't know you had a match. I'm supposed to know these things. You never tell me anything. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'll be right back. Bye. Okay. Maybe he's got a hardcore match with Mae Young. I don't know. Who knows with that, my good buddy Mike Awesome. We'll probably see him later tonight. Who cares? But anyway, we move on. Alright, so then Wardlow, after that, says, I was this close to being on top of the mountain, but I took one step back, then another step back, then another, and yeah, I'm pretty pissed off. He says, work took away my happiness, and I sat at home for 3 months, but then I came back and remembered who I was. I'm the baddest motherfucker in wrestling, and I am done eating scraps. So, it's like, if you want to do something about it, get down here to the ring. So Jericho is about to go to the ring, and then Powerhouse Hobbs jumps him from behind, lays him out, and that's it. Looks like we're going to maybe get Jericho and Wardlow maybe in the final 2. I know it was a scramble, so I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Jericho-Wardlow feud could be good, but I don't know. I think Jericho's taking on a bit more than he can chew. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I get a 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Then we go to the back with Lexi Nair and her guest, the Professor. No, not that Professor that we all know and love. Serena Deeb calls herself the woman of 1,000 holds. Okay. Female Dean Malenko. Somebody called Jericho. Remember when I have 1,001. And I'm going to list them all here on Nitro. That was hilarious. Move number 1, armbar. Move number 165, roll up. Move number 69, an STF. Anyway, so Serena wants competition, issues an open challenge to anybody, and she says, I am the final boss. First of all, Maiku Sotomura does not approve of that. And number 2, you're not Roman. Okay? You're not Roman. Stop it. Just stop. You're not the final boss. Roman is the ultimate final boss, and nobody can beat him. Not even that schmuck Cody. And not even that other schmuck Dwayne. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to beat Roman right now. Not Cody at Mania, not The Rock at SummerSlam or WrestleMania 41. It's not happening. Just deal with it. Roman is going 5 years as champ. Stop. Well, he's going on 4 now. He's going to hit 4. Break Hogan's record. And then maybe he'll lose by Mania 41. Maybe. But at this rate, I don't see the bloodline even remotely breaking up right now. Now, maybe Solo fucks up either on night 1 or most likely night 2. Jimmy fucks up, and then The Rock's got to do all the dirty work, but then, we know that his heel turn is, his face turn is coming. He's gonna cost Roman. And then maybe Cody wins on night 2, but I just had this feeling that Seth Rollins is gonna turn on him. Or Tama Tonga, or maybe it's not gonna be Drew McIntyre, I doubt it, but you never know. It's gonna be Tama Tonga or Jacob Fatu coming in and really beating the fuck out of Cody, costing him the belt again, so Cody crybabies will cry again in about a month from now. Roman goes on as champ 1,300 plus days, and then we'll start to see the jealousy with Roman and The Rock. And then Roman's like, I don't like you anymore. It's like, you're trying to steal my spotlight, Dwayne. Fuck you. And then we'll get at Night of Champions or SummerSlam. Maybe for the belt, maybe not, but doesn't really need the belt anyway, but Roman versus The Rock. And I think Roman will beat The Rock, and Rock will go, bye-bye, so long, farewell, back to Hollywood. And Roman will continue on past SummerSlam, past Bash in Berlin, go through September as 4-year champ, break Hogan's record, and then maybe he loses between Survivor Series and WrestleMania 41. That's what I think should happen. Will it? Probably not. But, we're on a good ride for the next month or so. But, I said it to Issa, I think Roman's jealous of Rock, and she starts yelling at me. He's like, what is Roman gotta be jealous of? I'm like, Issa, you know that the turn is coming. I just don't want her to cry up a storm at WrestleMania. I know she won't. She'll be mad as fuck. But I'll be mad as fuck too, but I would know that it's coming. I know when Roman is going to lose. And when he does, if he loses to Cody, I won't care. I will not give a shit. But I just know Roman will get it back and hold it for another 6 months to 3 years. There's nobody left, really. After Cody, the only person I can think that could possibly take it is either AJ Styles, or where he went there with AJ, remember? A couple years ago? Roman smashed him. But, maybe give AJ one final shot. Maybe give Killer Kross a shot. Bobby Lashley. Braun Breaker. This is talking about SmackDown. Eli, your time went bye-bye. You're not going anywhere. Kevin Owens, we can run that back again, but then you know the result. There's not a lot of stars on SmackDown that can probably beat Roman. Unless they bring somebody over from Raw, like Walter. Maybe Walter, but I just don't think Cody's gonna win it. He's not the face. He never will be a face. And Hunter still has a grudge with him. Technically, but it is what it is. And that's it. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so Serena Deeb thinks she's the final boss. And she wants competition. She issues an open challenge, and we'll see who accepts it next week. And that's pretty much it. We move on. Alright, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we go to a tag team match player. Private Party. Oh my god, it's Private Party. Of Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn. Can I get a yeah? That's that. They take on former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions Matt Sydal, Namaste, and the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. Back and forth match. Near the end, Daniels goes for angel wings. It gets broken up. Matt Sydal comes off the top rope with Meteora on Brother Zay. I guess we can call him Brother Zay. Daniels then hits Angel's wings on Mark Quinn. Looks like he was about to get the win. But then Jarrett's group and Jay Lethal, Satnam Singh, Karen Jarrett, who are teaming with Private Party in that 8-man tag team match along with Willie Mack, which I don't know why Willie Mack's in that. He's not a heel. Makes no freaking sense. So anyway, they come out, they cause a distraction. Jay Lethal hits lethal combination on, former friend, Mr. Christopher Daniels. And then Mark Quinn gets the pin. 1, 2, 3 in under 10 minutes. Match, 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it for that. And we move on. Yeah, we move on with that. Alright, we're almost done. Alright, now we get a hype video for Eddie Kingston defending his Triple Crown Championship against Bryan Danielson. Yes! And we got that. That should be a great match tonight. I think Bryan Danielson will win the Triple Crown. Before he retires, he's going to win it, but then lose it. Probably by Forbidden Door. To who? I don't know. Maybe somebody from Japan. Maybe Ocean Spray. But who knows? We got that. Alright. After that, we go to the death slot, my friends. The death slot. And we have Thunder Rosa! Yay! Alright, she's back in action as she takes on Cassandra Golden, who's an indie star from Atlanta, GA. She's won a few titles here and there, but they didn't, commentary doesn't mention it. And then, so, match was 2 minutes, 2 minutes suckfest. Commentary talks about various wrestlers named Golden. The Golden Boy. That. Cassandra Golden got in a fireman's carry, but gets sent into the corner for a running drop kick by Thunder Rosa, then a top rope double stomp to the back. Sets up a seated Cobra Clutch. You don't see that every day. And, so Thunder Rosa makes Cassandra Golden tap out in 2 minutes, and that's it. And then, Thunder Rosa says something into the camera, which you couldn't really make out. Then she's like, burn! And then she goes up top, does this. LFI? Well, whoosh is coming back. So, why don't you put her in the group? That'd be nice. You have, Calistico, you have Preston Vance, and then you have, Jose Alapino Listique, the assistant. So, you add Thunder Rosa. LFI could be a little, not a great faction, but at least you put Thunder Rosa and you turn her a heel. But, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get a hype video for Sting and Darby Allin. How you doing? They come from Seattle. Taking on the Young Bucks for the tag team belts. It's Sting's final match. Got all that. Then the Revolution rundown. And it leads us to your main event of Collision, an 8-man tag team match player. We have Send for the Man. Hook. Get in here. Hook, ladies and gentlemen, he's here. And he teams up with Trent Beretta and Freshly Squeezed Orange Juice, the AEW Intercontinental Champion, Orange Cassidy, and the Dancing Fool, Daniel Garcia, as they take on, 2 members of the Patriarchy, and that's Luchasaurus, I'm not going to call him Killswitch, Brian Cage of the Mogul Embassy, also Roddy of the Undisputed Kingdom, Roderick Strong, and everybody's favorite person in the whole wide world, how's our fathers doing this evening? That's Chris Gunn, who comes out with Shayna Wayne, the resident Mom of the Year, and her son, Nick freaking Wayne, and we get all that. Alright, it was it was a pretty decent match. Lots of flippy dippity doos, Slumdog Millionaire, drops Brian Cage, spinning DDT, gives Orange Cassidy a near fall. Then it gets a little bit wild near the end, as the Machine Brian Cage F5s Orange Cassidy for a near fall, as Garcia and Hook made the save. And then OC dives onto Roddy, who hits End of Heartache on the floor. Ow. Then he locks in the Stronghold on the floor, which really didn't really factor into the match. Trent rolls up Luchasaurus for a near fall. And then Nick freaking Wayne gets in a cheap shot on the outside. And then Luchasaurus hits that clothesline to the back, kind of like that Northern Lariat of his. Knocks Trent the fuck out. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Christian's team gets the win. And in 19 minutes, and there you go. So the match itself was okay. 3.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, a humongous brawl ensues with Christian's team still kind of standing tall. And that's pretty much it. And that ends the show. So there you go. Alright, so Collision wasn't that bad, and I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Then we know what you guys started the show in a comment or a video reply. You can do your own video if you want. But leave a comment down below with your comments and opinions and all that other good shit. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel and my other channels as well. All the links are down below in the gobbledygook. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just type in Peter Gilmore or Peter Joseph. You'll find me somewhere. But you gotta be real. If you're not, you're fake. And you will get blocked. So go fuck yourself. And that's it. Don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And most importantly, tap and slap that motherfucking bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything. And that's it. And yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. Alright, 7 out of 10 stars for Collision. And we'll see what happens tonight at Revolution. I'm going to do my predictions in just a bit. I'll do TNA. I'll try to get TNA in before the pay-per-view starts. So, we'll see what happens with that. I'll give my TNA thoughts on this past Thursday's episode, as it was the aftermath of their pay-per-view. And that's No Surrender, and as they're now moving on to Sacrifice coming up pretty soon, and we'll see what happens with that. And that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your cookoot! And if you're not down with that, well, you're a fuckboy, you're a bitch. That's it. Pretty much. If you're not down with that, you are a fuckboy, you are a bitch. And you are pretty much a piece of shit. That's it. Because if you're not down with that, my friends, me, the Purge, and the Prophecy, the greatest things in sliced bread and in life itself, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Remember it. Acknowledge us. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time. Peace.